Hello guys and girls, it's the Jeep Doctor. Just have a special tire carrier edition of It's the Jeep Doctor YouTube page. I have been waiting on this guy for a long time. It is TheDirtWorx bumper and tire carrier. It's an eBay special. It's basically a clone of your more name brand. You know, I haven't exactly figured out which one. I think maybe more leaning towards the Itsthejeepdoctor. But Robert's done some things here and there to make it his own. So, but this is just a first impression video. Just literally FedEx guy just burned out of my driveway probably 20 minutes ago. I've been anxiously waiting this thing, so this is the first video. Gonna have a follow-up video of any install points, and then a follow-up video after that with any kind of first week, first month impressions. So, but let's just go over an overview real quick, and I just want to show you guys what to expect if you order a TheDirtWorx bumper. See, we got Robert, little signature, and a thanks. Robert is the owner of the TheDirtWorx. If you go on the internet and go to TheDirtWorx.com, you can see his bumpers. But I'm going to go and tell you guys, don't order them from the website. Just go on eBay. He actually has a link to his eBay page on there, and order them from his eBay page. They're actually quite cheaper. And if you live somewhere around the LA area, he's in Corona, California. And from what I understand from other people on Jeep forums and Wrangler forums, that you can actually go by his shop, pick him up, and he'll give you a nice discount for just having to not have to ship them. So, but anyway, fresh out of the packaging, guys. This thing probably weighs somewhere in the range of 65, 70 pounds. According to FedEx, it was 65 pounds, and I think we're somewhere in the range there. But it's really good tube steel. The welds, you know, I'm not a professional welder, but the welds actually look pretty good. I mean, pretty solid bead all the way through on all the welds. You know, there's places where he didn't take the most immaculate time grinding these down, but to be honest with you guys, I've had a Smitty built bumper, and they don't exactly always take the time to grind these things down. But this is one guy, maybe two guys, I'm not sure. I just know Robert does a lot of these by hand, doing these in his shop. So, you know, these are not robots welding these things. I mean, I've read reviews before I ordered this bumper of people saying that the welds were sloppy, or he could have took more time to grind the welds down or make them look pretty. But I'd say overall, guys, he did a pretty good job. Like I said, I'm not a professional welder, I'm an amateur welder, and all I can say is I know his beads look a heck of a lot better than mine. So, you know, if I was a better welder, I would have tried to make my own bumper, but I'm not. So if you think you can do a better job, I probably implore you to do it yourself. So here's the one thing that is going to be a kickback for me, and I probably could have got with Robert and made a change, but this is a offset for a course 97 or 97 through 06 TJ, the 4 on 4.5 or 5 on 4.5 pattern. I actually have JK wheels on mine, so I'm actually gonna have to change this lug pattern to mount my JK wheel as a spare. But overall, first impressions here, guys. His auction states that it does not come with D-rings, so they are extra. I think it's like $40 extra if you want the D-rings. I saw reviews where people were pissed because they didn't have the D-rings. Well, Robert says on his eBay auction it does not come with D-rings, so know that going in, so you don't be disappointed. But you've got these great eye loop here. You can attach your own D-rings. I mean, seriously, Tractor Supply, Farmer Feed and Seed, you're looking at what, a couple bucks for some D-rings, guys. You know, if you're gonna, rather than spend the time to bash some guy because he was honest on his auction, just go buy some and do it yourself just because you can't read. So, but Here's one thing that I really drew me to this bumper, which I really like, is we've got the integrated hitch, and this thing is solid. I mean, he's done a good job tying it all the way through. You know, even my Smitty built, honestly, was just welded to the bottom of the bumper. Robert has actually cut this thing and welded it all the way through, even on the back. So you're actually going to pull a trailer with this thing, guys. So this isn't like other models. You know, most of your bumper manufacturers won't rate their bumpers to pull a trailer. They'll put a hitch on it, or a hitch receiver on it, but they won't rate it for anything. And, you know, that's kind of foolish. Robert doesn't exactly rate his either, but I'm going to tell you, this thing is going to be a whole lot stronger just with the welds and the fashion that he's secured it to the main bumper. So this thing will tie in into 8 points on your bumper. So you've got four places, each with 2 holes. So this thing's gonna be a lot stronger than some of your other bumpers that only tie in at, like, I believe 6 points. I think my Smitty built only tied in at 6. So long and short, guys, you may have to actually drop your gas tank to install this thing. So don't go in thinking this is gonna be you know, screwing some bolts in, you're good to go. You might actually have to do a little work to get this thing on, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Another key point to this thing, it is bare metal when it comes to you. Robert says that on his auction, on his website. It is bare metal, so you're gonna have to paint it, prime it and paint it, or get it powder coated. It does come in 2 pieces, so it would be relatively easy to get it powder coated. I have a friend who powder coats, so I'm probably gonna get that done eventually. Right now, I just really need to get this thing on here because I'm taking a trip and need it together. So my first review video is probably going to be painted, guys. So, but I'll do a follow-up when I get it powder coated, let you know how everything turns out. So, but basically what you got coming in the package is you've got your lower bumper, you've got your upper tire carrier, and he sends you bolts and latches, and no instructions. But if you need instructions, you can either contact Robert through email or through his phone number, and he'll give you some help there. I will try to give a follow-up video here very shortly, letting you know about the ins and outs of install, if there's any kind of problems, any kind of quirks about installing this thing. But, well, guys, this is my preliminary video on the TheDirtWorx bumper. I know quite a few people have bought this thing, but very few people have really gave a detailed review of it. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. You can feel free to email me at itsthejeepdoctor@gmail.com or leave a comment on the post. Thanks, guys. Bye.